We're back here again. I didn't really know. I don't have much nerdy stuff to talk about. Things I've watched because I'm still watching the show, still reading the book. I'm still catching up on all that. But today, I thought, you know what? I'm going to talk about some of my favorite boxers that I'm watching right now, because people that I talk to, especially who don't watch that much boxing, or people who want to get into boxing, are a bit confused about who to watch. And because boxing's so massive, there's so many promotions, there's so many belts, it's so hard to keep track unless you're a hardcore fan and you're constantly watching and listening to podcasts and all sorts of stuff that keeps you informed what's going on. And even then, it still gets confusing about the belts. So really, I like watching the storylines and sense of people, like the certain people who are fighting, what they're trying to achieve, what names they're beating, and careers they're building. So that's the way I tell people about the boxing. Like start watching some boxes that pop up on your feed, but these particular boxers I love watching right now. So obviously this weekend we've got Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol, which is amazing fights. I've already given my prediction on that. So much going on about that. Beterbiev, 100% knockout rate, which is actually insane. Deontay Wilder doesn't even have that, and he has the highest knockout rate in heavyweight boxing history. So there you go. Bivol does massive, awesome footwork. He's master of distance, in and out, Soviet style. But my favourite fighters right now out of Australia, easily Tim Tszyu. He's our biggest current Australian boxer in the super welterweight division. Super welterweight, I believe. And every time he fights, it's awesome to watch. Tim Tszyu, he's son of Costa Tszyu, who's a Hall of Famer in boxing, won many titles, and amazing fighter. And Tim Tszyu's fights sort of similar. Real sniper, goes for the knockout every time, puts on a show. He doesn't talk too much. He does talk enough. Like, he talks enough to get you riled up, and he's very stern, but he kind of playful at the same time. But watching him fight is amazing. So he'd be he's definitely my favorite Aussie fighter right now, and one of my favorite fighters to watch right now in boxing. Jai Pataya, who's fighting this weekend, he's bloody amazing as well. Cruiserweight, undefeated. He was a champion, dropped his title to fight another guy, and now he wants his title back, I believe. And he's just absolutely brutal, very serious character, very brutal, in and out movements. He's southpaw. He really cracks, throws the combinations in there. He's one of my other favorites to watch right now. Alexander Usyk is definitely one of my favorites to watch right now as well. So beating Tyson Fury, who people thought that Tyson Fury was going to walk all over him, was too big for him. Usyk has been doubted since coming up from the cruiserweight division, still undefeated, going for all the marbles. He first undisputed heavyweight fighter in 10 years. He got all the crown jewels in the cruiserweight as well, got all those. And he's just such a nice man as well. Southpaw, his fight style is really good to watch. He makes people work, is what I'm trying to say. So he got a bit of a high guard. His footwork's amazing, but master of distance is what he does really well. He goes in and out, perfect fighter in that sense. He's another fantastic one. Alexander Usyk. There's so many other fighters that can go. Terence Crawford is definitely... Sorry, putting a seatbelt on. Terence Crawford, for me, is another... If you want to learn the absolute sweet science of boxing, the sweet science.